Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kylie and today we are doing a foundation review. The foundation we're reviewing is the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. Now this is the Tarte's new, it's supposed to be a foundation that goes along with their Shape Tape foundation. They recently pulled their last foundation that was supposed to be like the Shape Tape foundation. I think it got such bad reviews, so they pulled it and tried to redo it, and now this is what we came out with the second time. So the first time around I did try the hydrating version and it did not work out for me. I ended up returning it. So I had high hopes for this. Now I am wearing this right now. We're not going to do a full day's wear test or anything like that. It's 9:30 at night, so sorry. But this is my second time wearing it, so I am going to tell you the things the foundation claims to do and then the issues that I had with it. Right now it's looking really good, but I also haven't been wearing it for very long, so let's go over all the stuff. Okay, so it claims to be long wearing, full coverage with a natural matte finish. So long wearing, no. Based on the first time I wore it, first impressions, no, it is not long wearing. I wore it for not even, I think it was like 6 or 7 hours that I had it on, and within a few hours it started like creating patches on my face and like, I don't know how to explain it. Oh, separating. It was separating in spots and it would leave like icky nastiness all over, and then in some spots it was super patchy all of a sudden, and in some spots it looked fine, and then on other spots it was gone. So it kept separating, and I've never had that issue before with a foundation. Also, I would like to note that I am using a primer that I always use. It's the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. I use this all the time and I love this primer, so I know it works really well. The other thing I did was use a beauty blender on this side of my face and a brush on this side of my face. I didn't notice a whole lot of difference other than the beauty blender side might have been a little more cakey than the brush side, which is surprising because it's usually the opposite for me. Also, the more opposite thing for me was the beauty blender side was more full coverage than the brush side. I had to keep applying more to the brush side to make it have as much coverage as the beauty blender side. So to me, that it's usually the opposite effect with the beauty blender and the brush, but whatever, I don't know. So let's continue with the claims. Natural matte finish. Yeah, I definitely think it's a natural matte finish. I don't think it's not overly matte to where I look chalky. Well, I have dry skin, so I mean I kind of look chalky, but it's a matte finish and it looks really good. I think the finish is pretty good. Transfer proof, waterproof, sweat proof. I think it is transfer proof. I wore a black coat and it never got on my black coat. Nothing transferred off. It's not sticky. It feels like it set really well. So that I think is good. Waterproof and sweat proof. I don't know. I don't sweat a whole lot, so I don't know. Snow mushroom extract, apple fruit extract, and hyaluronic acid hydrate and brighten appearance. No, nothing about this foundation is hydrating. And like, okay, I know it looks good now, so this review might kind of suck because it looks good and what I'm saying isn't totally matching up, but I will post updates or pictures or something in the comments with me wearing it longer periods of time. My smile lines, I always struggle with those, and the foundation always settles into it, no matter what foundation I have. This foundation makes them look so much worse. It accentuated my dry patches so bad. There's nothing hydrating about this foundation. Although, like, it is a matte foundation, so I don't expect it to be super hydrating. So I think you could get away with this if you have oily to normal skin, but if you have dry skin at all, I don't think this is the foundation for you. Also, I want to note, before I get into this any further, just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you, and vice versa. Like, we all have different skin types, we all have different wants and needs and opinions, so I mean, if you want to try it out, still try it out. Even the lady at the Ulta even warned me about this foundation, and they said, when, actually it was a male, he said when he wore it, he had issues with it separating as well. So, I mean, I still wanted to try it out myself, but he was not wrong with that. So, yeah. Anyways, back to the hydrating thing. It is not hydrating. If you have dry skin, stay away. Helps minimize the appearance of pores. Let me look. I will say my pores look gone, but then again, I am also using the Tarte Timeless Pore Removing Primer stuff, so that could be it too. I mean, it might be a mixture of the foundation as well. I don't know. Covers dark spots, redness, and imperfections. Absolutely it does. I have a like Mount Juvias right here, and you can't even tell. I mean, you can tell a little bit, I think, but my hat also kind of has been rubbing there, so it probably rubbed some of the foundation off. But it definitely covers. I think it's definitely a full coverage foundation. So helped skin look smoother. That depends too. I think if you have oily skin, your skin might look smooth, but this foundation accentuates all of things on my face. Even there's things that I don't even have that it's accentuating. It's making my face look worse than what it really is. I'll zoom you in later, don't worry. Comfortable and gentle on the skin. I will say for the most part it was comfortable up until the end, because when it was starting to cake up, I could feel it getting cakey, and I did not like that. So felt lightweight and allowed skin to breathe, sure. Made skin look natural and healthier. Felt nourished. It doesn't feel nourished at all. 12-hour power. It did not last 12 hours for me. It maybe lasted like 5, if that. So that's pretty much all it claims to be. Now I'm gonna zoom you in. Like I said, right now it's not looking bad. After I wear it a couple hours, it'll look really bad, but there are some things that I don't like about it already, so I'll zoom you in. Okay, welcome to my face. So first off, I don't know if you can see the imperfections in my camera like I can in person. Right here, I have dry patches normally. I exfoliated the crap out of it this time because last time I exfoliated it and it still looked so horrible. Ugh, it was bad. So, I mean, I can see it clinging on to the little patches that I have. It's also caking up right here on the bridge of my nose, which I think is funny, like in that crease right there. It's caking up in there. My smile lines, they are starting to crease already. My under eye area, ooh, that looks bad. Now I did use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, so maybe it was just too much thickness because this foundation's kind of thick, and then putting on the thick concealer, it doesn't. My under eyes normally, I don't think, look this cakey. Ooh, gosh, the more I'm looking at it closely, the more I don't like it. I think for the most part, that's really it for now. Like I said, it looks decent right now. It's not super bad or anything, but I will say when I went out to eat with my husband and daughter, and then we took my daughter to the Children's Museum. And at dinner time, the lights were a lot more dim, so my husband actually complimented my makeup, and he's like, oh, it looks really nice, because I told him I was wearing a new foundation. And then by the time we got to the Children's Museum, which was about an hour later, I went to the bathroom right away, and I was embarrassed to come out because the Children's Museum has all these bright lights and stuff, so you could actually see the imperfections. And like I said before, it was so patchy, like, whoa, separating in the spots and then patching in others and cakey in some. It was bad, 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 bad. And that made me never want to wear it again, but I'm trying it again. And I think I'm going to try it one more time just to give it an even better chance because, like I said, it looks good right now, but it looked good right away when I put it on the first time too. So I know I'm telling you all these negative things about it, and I don't have a whole lot of proof other than what you can see right now, but you can't see any of the separating or anything. So hopefully you take my word for it. Otherwise, I will try to post pictures later. I don't know if I can do that on here, or I can add them to the video later. I can try to do that. Yeah. So that's it for me. So far with the foundation, I will try it out one more time, give it a full chance. I probably won't go out in public just in case I look as bad as I did the first time. I just don't think I'm going to keep it just because it's not a hydrating foundation at all, and I need a hydrating foundation. I have very dry skin. We've gone all over this before. I'm probably going to take it back, but I am going to give it one more fair chance to see if it does that separating thing again, or what the heck. I don't know what else would have happened. So hey, it's me again, just popping in because I forgot to tell you how much the foundation was. So it is a $39 foundation. For me, it's just not worth it, so I'm definitely taking it back. I am gonna give it one more chance, like I said, but I'm still taking it back because I got dry skin and this does not do it justice. So okay, thanks, bye. That is it for now, and if you have any questions or anything, please leave them in the comments below. If you've tried this out, let me know what your experience was, because like I said, everybody's experiences are different. Some people love it, some people hate it. So far, I'm on the hate fence, but we'll see. Alright, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.